I'm sick. Feel like crap. I've been coughing for days. I think I'm dying of whooping cough because people won't get their stupid kids vaccinated. Now it's got me. Because they're afraid their kids are going to turn autistic. Vaccinations do not cause autism. That shit is crazy, all right? That is crazy talk. Autism is caused by a super powerful artificial intelligence from the future that has figured out how to subtly manipulate the past in human brain chemistry in order to make us all more amenable to being ruled by machines. All right? Now that's science. Okay? And if you think that shit sounds crazy, it's still more likely than vaccines causing autism. And I'm sick, I'm tired of the weather, and I know everybody complains about the weather. I don't usually mind cold weather. I actually like cold weather because my hobby is fat shaming squirrels. I fat shame them in the late autumn and winter, and then spring rolls around and I slut shame them. So that's what I'm looking forward to, the next phase. I'm just tired of the winter. I like girls with tattoos. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of tattoos. I'm not meaning like cute little like, oh, she got a little star or a bird or whatever. I don't mean that. I mean like a sleeve. I like a sleeve. I like tattoos all over, man. But the problem is tattoos on a girl don't mean what they used to mean. Like, it used to be if a woman had a bunch of tattoos. It didn't mean she was necessarily DTF, but it meant she wasn't afraid to make a few mistakes in her life. And you could be one of those mistakes. Now all it means is that her parents pay her rent, so she has a lot of money left over to spend on tattoos. That's all it means. I caught the babysitter masturbating. And I don't know if you're like me, if you spend a lot of time wondering how you'll behave when you walk into one of those porn situations. But I don't think I handled it the right way. I yelled at her, and I feel bad, but I had to yell because she's hard of hearing. She's 87 years old. And I yelled, Grandma, what the hell are you doing? It's such a terrible, hacky joke, and I'm disappointed in everyone who laughed at it. Especially this lady over here who had to cover her mouth. My grandparents are all dead, so don't even worry about it. Sad. Cherish them while they last. So my wife and I just had a baby. For lunch, she didn't let me finish. For lunch. We had a beautiful, delicious baby for lunch. Some people get annoyed at me for that joke. Especially like sometimes someone will come up to me after a show, one of these baby huggers or whatever. They'll come up to me and be like, yeah, that joke you told was awesome. Eating babies, that's so disgusting. You're disgusting. You're ignorant. Your joke's ignorant. You're stupid. And, you know, you have a point. Because I honestly don't know that much about babies. I mean, I see them around, right? They seem to have a pretty cool thing going on. They got that cute, helpless thing that they do. It's not the way I would want to present myself to the world, but it works for them, you know? I like when they're in that Bjorn, they look like a little paratrooper. That's my favorite part. I basically know 3 things about babies. They don't like steak or cigars. They're not allowed to go into titty bars. And they have no sense of irony. Well, neither do you guys, apparently. But I did some research on babies. I did a lot of reading up, and I learned that babies are actually a lot smarter than we give them credit for. In fact, as young as 6 months old, a baby can tell the difference between a good person and a bad person and they prefer the good people. And the way they tested this was, they showed the babies a bunch of videos of, like, they had one character that was nice and helping, and then they had another character that was not so nice and was not helping and was making things horrible for the others. And then they let the babies choose a toy shaped like either the good character or the bad character. Now they tested them at 6 months old, and 100% of the babies chose the good character. And then they tested them again at 10 months, and they found that 86% of babies chose the good character, which means at some point between 6 and 10 months, 14% of babies will turn evil. And those are the ones I'm suggesting we eat, ladies and gentlemen. Only the evil babies. Only the evil babies.